Hello everyone, I'm Mohammed, and I bet you also baby, you end, me sorry to video share, if I'm afraid more about time in the corner. And you been here some, you want me to be a bit media starting, yeah, training, first of all, you been here, software be a friend, XAMPP, and XAMPP, Ben say, so we draw, like a website, you was something to be a friend of say, local development and a production development. The difference is that you can local development now, and like all running code now, basically will computer so until like developing and then testing both on your computer until I know when you know like any live for people to access it. This is basically on your sitting on your computer. That's what you call your friend local development. And the next thing is the production development. That is where like a site be active. I know what you're doing, so I need a friend like production development. That means the site is live and people can access it. I know some production development. Yeah, then say for now no, you best start with local development because production development here certain things like a web host and like a domain and stuff very soon you will get to understand what these terms means. And for now no, you best start with local development, which means you better try a pure code no over your computer and so now you testing our computer and so and bonus you to review with the testing phase of our code and we see it's working perfectly. You get me into production site. For now, no, you will follow along now. You could download these two softwares are here. First of all, here what is called XAMPP, and the XAMPP, is just a cross-platform server solution stack package. There are different, softwares or it does the same to give you a local development. Server and your WAMP, MAMP. And a lot of them for now media I will recommend XAMPP because I know better the development and the setup away our this tutorial. And it's already if you're familiar with any of them like a MAMP or WAMP, you can go along and then also use your custom one or how you're more comfortable with it no. But if you're completely new, even I will start it that it me quite long now you started with the XAMPP because I know now me use it like with message or Google and as anywhere like XAMPP or the Baba has actually it's double P first website until we click so a patch friends.org yeah you better go download software we now get about Odru has a website with me on say download for Windows, download for Linux and download for Mac OS into like any platform be was on. And this tutorial is not a platform restricted with me as follow this tutorial in any platform you feel comfortable, but I don't recommend you doing this on your mobile development. I don't mobile phones any post and yet the advisable way to do this but if you feel you are comfortable with your iPad or whatever, you can follow along with it if you have these tools available for your mobile platform. For now, what we start is we need these two softwares. That is the XAMPP that we are come to download. I can see download for Windows. You just hit on that, and then you should be here. Your download should start automatically. If it does not, you can click here. Already, I'm at home like waiting for it. But I say something like this. Opesa will save 123 megabyte. Like go back to my click save now. Watch as I would download to about machine as well. But for the sake of this tutorial, maybe they can download that until like I don't have to go through the whole process to re-download the software again. The already more on my machine is until like make cancel those download. But make sure that we didn't be we are open file I will download folder and not WAPA. It is a we are also say now but download what a friend Visual Studio Code. I will also a code editor and you can code editor and when you deliver your code just to tell the computer what I can say and you should preferably I would prefer Visual Studio Code, but with me you should Notepad and I say Atom whatever IDE and I say code editor you feel more comfortable with which means you should now they started. But if you're completely beginner to have an hour started completely as I want TBB as into our which about code.visualstudiocode.com, not download when so the stable for Windows there until with my download when so our and also for our machine to click download no so with me about our website and so I say thank you for downloading. So your download should start directly and see once there and also ever start is a bit download and most of the time you just read here on situations as a band when so 42.9 megabyte into like at least when you have 200 megabyte you have it man download and apart from these two things are here you so internet game along the whole process. But it's good that you have internet because may introduce you to other documentations that are set here on the internet. It's our internet access as well. A bit now a whole lot. You bit my click save resources and so I download into you download and also basically on your computer not why go through the installation. Into with basically after the installation we install the via and one now here now I started to we aspect message XAMPP our machine so we be said XAMPP control panel. That is after the installation. Installation there only you just go through the normal process next and when you install we install new year open your XAMPP my set up median say and do it now in starter but OPR already the normal start now every screen be say what has it menu you just go straight and click on start and click it so on start. Open say go through the configuration so with the Apache and the MySQL so you can click on this configuration files here so bit my php.in along the line you be go through this process as a way when you store a whole lot is called the PHP another language you will come and say you drew how you has in what are all these settings means was here and what you can do with MySQL and so has and so and see a database and also you ever store information was intended to say do with PHP you ever has in separation baby was and also yes what are inside this file and for now no here say over take it too fast we now when we say I saw green resource is a year juma see. That means that we will be here now. What take away was it? So take away how bit me. I'm minimizing including cry from machine so including no. Bet me about configuration was it? Say my median says start minimize. Until now say like me start here na abeda has no. Into automatically no ebe start like this service, but this is not advisable. We here completely begin. I recommend is men take it this way, minimize over start never make sure say because sometimes they're buggy more issues so to me start up wow start not when you start one say one parent you will just minimize it until now what be a Visual Studio Code knows now and also download the and also now maybe BA okay, so I'll be able to say what is the difference between a code editor and an ID is basically integrated development environment. I don't know, basically like Open say me or BB does it as Microsoft Visual Studio. I mean, they brought the other product, and then also say no, what I can say an IDE integrated because I don't know it's basically built to handle that particular code. No, normally an IDE is meant for like one specific language it contains detailed code debugging and start, but normally code editors in there is just to write for you to write your code. I mean normally it won't contain it like with this particular software in there it has at least syntax highlighting but it doesn't go into detailed debugging and then a whole lot of stuff are technical which are so far so very soon what all these terms means so what we have download do Visual Studio Code Navia. I mean, OPA for the first start. I think so what you come and see, is I'm trying to close this window. So probably PA a new screen about say this work I'm trying to ask. Well, PA like a screen. Just basically something black or whatever similar. And this is what I here now. Yeah, started. And you also have to keep note of where this another folder. Make sure says who install XAMPP without modifying everything via with me about with drive scene so like maybe the already come so red boy wait about drive scene is now actually XAMPP I say when say that me as well just forget about whatever it's in this folders and actually folder be a friend of ht docs okay the ht docs you know and more and a store web project now into your bahas here you bit right clicking away new folder okay and new folder with mature project now anyhow your PBR but for the sake of this tutorial you bet name for into my app okay something like this that my with my name in team but with me I can just name it something funny like my web my name in terms like my web will be a folder the more basically a empty folder and coming up next video no you better start into learning what and then how electrical code no basically we here these tools no get them ready XAMPP and Visual Studio Code but a bit may use any code that be like a Sublime I mean Atom a lot of them anything you also use we are a bit may issue so far as you know how to use that software but I recommend Visual Studio Code because it's more flexible and easy to use and yeah it has a good code syntax highlighting and I like it so much over to me I try Visual Studio Code for now maybe I say like what me have video you know what me subscribe it now next video about you get an alert until me that's when you're running what me have video until see you later number